It's gonna be painful, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I think that would be really fun.
It's my goal in life.
I think it'd be really fun to watch you do that. I will not join you. I think that would be uncomfortable.
Oh, it would absolutely be uncomfortable, but it is still the dream.
It's a commitment, is what it is.
For everyone at home, we're talking about a Scrooge McDuck pool of money, but dice instead.
Yes,
that is. I think that can count as an actual, maybe a actual punishment.
Oh, it'll be absolutely painful. I'll be probably scratched. Some of these dice are really sharp.
It's a real dice pool.
You know how
it's your actual dice pool.
Here's the thing. Most dice, if you step on them, they don't hurt. D4s, on the other hand,
oh my god, don't talk to me about the D4s.
Yeah, D4s will hurt you.
Okay, so there's this one D4 that I have. Let me see. See, this is a D4, and it's actually quite nice.
Oh, interesting.
I can promise that it's fun. It's the usual pyramid like D4s that will kill you.
Oh, of course. Especially if it's
I remember I was watching once like Dimension 20, and someone gave the DM, Burnley Mulligan, an edible D4, like a sugar D4, like a candy D4. And he was like, guys, I know you gave me this candy. Can I spit it out? It's actually hurting me.
Oh,
like this thing is sharp.
My dream is to one day get edible dice, but not tell anybody that it's edible dice.
Yeah.
And then just roll it in front of them, and then have like a bad roll. I'm like, you know what? This is a bad dice. I'm gonna
just shove it in your mouth,
and then just shove it in my mouth and swallow it and freak everyone out. That is the dream as a cruncher. I am a cruncher.
I support that. Yeah, that sounds like
that's a beautiful vision. I love it.
Thank you.
So beautiful vision. Anyway, welcome to RPNauts, guys. Why can't we have a normal?
That was pretty normal.
I mean, for us, sure.
Wait, 1 sec. I want to ask about that D4. Is it rounded on the end so that I can't land standing up?
So look, it's rounded at the end, so it doesn't stand. So it doesn't it's cool. It's shaped
like a D6, but like
D6,
longer.
but like it's rounded, so it'll never fall on two sides. So it'll never.
If it does, you rolled $1 million.
So
if for some reason that's it, you just instantly won whatever you're playing. No.
It's like Past the Pigs, where like if you roll it and they're standing on top of it, you're immediately disqualified. They're like, you cheated.
This is witchcraft or something, and you can leave. Oh, I like it.
Before we go into things tonight, just a quick announcement is that next week, from Friday, from the 17th, for that day until the Sunday from the other week, so the 26th, there won't be any games on the channel. Well, there will be games, just video games, because I will be taking part along with a bunch of people on Game Blast 23, which is a charity event to raise funds for Special Effect, a UK-based charity that creates custom controls and other means for folks with disabilities to be able to enjoy video games. What some other folks and I will be doing, kind of like a little team, comprised of mostly the players of the Shadowrun game, is we'll be playing, every day we'll be streaming, and each day will be a game from a different year.
Oh, that's fun.
Starting from 2014 up to 2023 to celebrate the 10 years of Game Blast.
Can you give us any hints about what games you're playing?
Mine, I mean, it's me. So it's just we're going to be a bunch of RPGs for the most part. With like an Uncharted game shoved in the middle.
Like, did you already decide what games you're playing?
Yes.
Or you still...
I actually will be, I can actually provide a link for people to check out.
Okay, but I'm really curious. What's your 2019 game?
Yeah, I can tell you that right away.
I like how you have a very specific question. I love this.
Before
I can tell you right away which my 2019 game is. The Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh.
My 2023 game releases about 3 days before I have to play it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Which is
living dangerous.
Like a Dragon Ishin. Which is the samurai era Yakuza.
Nice.
Okay,
Hey,
don't
Simi-
forget to tweet about it, and I can
There we go.
retweet it and stuff.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
That has the full list of games from Kim and Pete, Ellen, Phil, and myself. We're just
Oh, cool.
playing across different channels, all raising funds for everything. I, of course,
Nice.
because I have to do it, I need to play the award-winning expansion Heaven's Sword for Final Fantasy XIV, and it isn't in the player bylaws that I need to mention that it's an award-winning expansion. It needs to be said every time.
In case you were wondering,
It just needs to be said. It's part of the player spiel. But with that said, we're gonna jump into our game. We'll see you in just a bit.
I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that character artist.
Yeah, that character art is familiar. Thank you, everybody. Welcome.
She's suspicious.
Once again, welcome to RPNauts, the series where every arc we jump into a new RP system and universe. Though we're still in our kind of hub world, which is Scion 2nd edition, following our wonderful band of demigods known as Cruise Control.
That's us.
That's us.
They're the crews, I'm the control.
Yeah. Last
Everybody can
time,
drive, specifically me.
our heroes did a bit of sightseeing in New York. And, did some figuring out of where to go to find out where Horus... They actually met with Horus and got 2 possible missions. One involving space battles, potentially another world coming and mixing with our own for catastrophic consequences, maybe. And the other one is to hunt down a relic, a simple golden ankh that belongs to Horus, has been with him for a long time, and someone has taken it.
Oh no.
I know I'm quibbling about nothing here, but I just want to specify that it was not really New York that we were exploring for half of that.
We're Manhattan, yes.
Or just anywhere on Earth, really.
That's. I mean, you were in Manhattan for the first bit. Eventually, though, one of the leads led to a place that Mindy was familiar with, an alternate dimension of sort known as the 11th Hour Market. A place that can only be reached at 11:59 at night, jumping into a pool where the full moon is reflected. It's a very specific entrance. The 11th Hour Market is a place where you can find everything you wish, and everything you think of manifests in its own right, which led to a contest between Mao, Mindy, and Samuel to see who could influence the world the most, with Mao winning and turning everyone in the place into cat boys and cat girls.
Not everyone enjoed that, and I'm not even talking about Samuel.
Yeah. This
Samuel
is a little different than how I
nearly
remembered
lost
it last time. Yeah. Yeah, Samuel's not having a great time.
Yeah, Samuel nearly
No.
lost it, but they found Mindy's contacts and got the name of someone who specializes in transport, supposedly across different worlds.
Fine, upstanding folks that Mindy knows.
Sure.
Experts in their
Mhm.
field.
Yeah, experts in their
Yeah.
field, mostly just fictional villains.
And now that we're back on Earth for who knows how long,
The moment they
Samuel is using Hannah as like a buffer between him and Megan.
Yeah. They returned.
Mindy.
They left at 11:59, but returned at dawn to find Samuel's adoptive mother worried and waiting for them as Samira, Samuel's sister, has disappeared.
Teenagers, am I right?
So we pick up immediately. Hannah, you have been staying back, not feeling very well after the night of binging, and that night where you thought you were asleep and turns out you were divulging personal secrets to everyone else.
I mean, to be fair, Hannah was asleep.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Hannah was
True.
smart.
And I was asleep and divulging secrets.
I call Hannah lying a lot, actually.
He's really good at this.
Hannah's really great. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
True. Now, Hannah, you wake up and there is someone like tapping you on the shoulder, like, hey.
Hey, what's up?
You see a familiar face. So though not one that you would think to see in this venue, in the carriage that carries you all, and it's Andy, Hermes' son, aka Face Claim Gabe James.
Oh, hey.
He goes, hey, sorry, kind of breaking in here because I need to deliver something to you. Here you go,
Okay.
and hands you a package.
Thank you. What
Now I
is-
need to go and walk out the main door and not give any
All right.
explanations and give some presents to the others.
All right, sweet. Okay. All right.
By the way, there may be something going on because people have been running around, headless chicken. That's the image I'm getting. So you may want to check it out. And he just walks out the room.
All right, bye. And I opened the package.
Inside the package is what looks like a metal disc. In the shape of like a ram, though the fur on it is kind of like the wool on it is fuzzy and it's golden.
Okay.
Excuse me?
It is, yes. So I'm giving you your new relic. There is a note from your dad saying you did an amazing job. Very proud of you. I have called in some favors and got this to you. The shape is not exactly what I had in mind, but you do what you know. It is what it is.
Okay. Wow.
So what you have is the golden fleece fridge magnet.
The
What?
golden. All right. I will write that down on my character sheet. The golden
Fleece fridge magnet.
fridge magnet.
Unbelievable.
What it does is it's a relic. It's a 3-dot relic.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you power on 2 purviews, frost and healing. Frost and health, sorry.
Okay.
And you can spend 1 legend and attach it to an object or a person, and it'll give them like healing over time. Cutting down if you add it to someone, put it to someone, they heal from injuries in half the time as normal.
Okay. All right. I've written that down.
I'll paste it in our chat, in our channel, so you can see it on Discord.
Hannah, why are you trying to put a fridge magnet on me? This is serious. I'm injured.
Don't worry. Believe me. Now just put this on your forehead. You know how people believe that magnets heal? This one actually does.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting pranked.
You actually see it does have like the back of like a fridge magnet, but you try it and it attaches to you. Like
Nice.
almost like you were made of, metal.
This is gonna be so much fun to mess with Mindy later. And then I put it in my pocket.
Andy leaves and you're all outside. Mao seems to not be doing very well.
Yeah, that's what
kinda-
happens after you wrestle for power against me.
Pretty much. Much like a cat that has exerted themselves, Mao makes an excuse and goes inside to rest.
They did create an entire world, partly, I think, just to mess with Samuel. So that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
As Mao is approaching the door, it opens, and Andy steps out. Your stepmother looks at him like bewildered, like, who is this guy coming out of my house? But he steps out and says, sorry, not time to explain how I got in here. Let's just say I did. I got some things for you. I know you're busy, but catch, and throws each of you a package.
Samuel's gonna watch Mindy's response before opening his own package.
I mean, he's like, you could have just handed it to me. What if this was fragile?
It's not.
You know what's in here already?
I can neither confirm nor deny. Goodbye.
Oh.
And he just like jumps off the carriage, but doesn't land. He just disappears.
Remind me never to use him for any of my mail service needs. I need privacy.
Magical
When you
couriers
say
are very
mail,
annoying.
do you mean mail as in post or mail as in a person?
I
Mail-
require secrecy
I want
for
to know.
all of
I
it.
want to know because I want to know what mail service needs means.
That's you know what? No matter which ones I need, I require a bit of discretion with both of them. Andy's off the list.
Wow.
Andy's off the
Andy is
list.
not being used for mail, M-A-L-E, or mail,
Or
M-A-I-L.
Yeah, both lists crossed off. I think Mindy will go, okay, and she'll just a little brief look at it, and then give it a
Not
delicate
share with the
open.
class,
It's
obviously.
a case. It's a wooden case with a latch,
All right.
and it has a silver plaque at the top that just says, "For Mindy, you may need this."
Oof. That's very mysterious. Okay, she'll open the case.
Inside is a gun.
Oh, okay. Obviously, someone knows that sometimes you just need something that's going to work. Excellent. I was afraid I was going to open it. It was going to be some
Gun,
weird
though?
mythological shit.
There are bits of it that you're fairly certain are bone.
Oh,
What?
okay. She'll pick it up and kind of turn it a bit in her hands.
It does. It seems to already have like a magazine inside.
Okay.
It doesn't come out though. Like there is no button to get it out.
I probably should not fire this in the middle of. We're
You should not
we're
fire
still
this.
in Central Park.
There are pieces of it that seem like glossy, almost like a different material that it takes you a little while to realize are fingernails.
Oh. Okay, so this does have a little mythological. Okay. I retract my previous statement. There is some weird shit going on with this. I do kind of like the style, though. Is there anything else in the case?
There is a note from your dad. It
Oh,
says,
okay.
Send this to you. Had this made. I'm sure no one will miss a section of Nidavellir for this. It's only meant to be used in Ragnarok. We're not there yet, so no one will miss a piece. If there's someone coming at you, give him a shot. There will be, to get it, something in the gun will give you a helping hand.
You'll find out what the consequences are when you use it. Ha 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 ha.
Don't worry.
That's so
Just
like
use
Dad.
it.
I think Minnie will very much go like, yeah, that's Dad. I do agree that why wait till the end of the world to use a thing?
I'm pasting the
Someone needs to
weapon
use it.
in our channel so you
Yes.
can see the full.
So, she's amused. She's amused, but she's also like, but also this works like a gun, right? She'll see like there's a trigger and a handle.
It is a gun.
Okay,
It is a gun.
fantastic.
Do you want to try it?
She really, really does.
Samuel really does.
Samuel, this is going to be an odd question. Do you have a shooting range in your lovely turtle lion transportation thing?
Would you like to guess the answer?
Oh, I was hoping beyond hope that perhaps you.
No, I do not.
No. Okay, I think I'm just gonna shoot it out here then. I think she will. She'll do the briefest of looking around.
I want to do something slightly PvP-ish, and
okay.
First, let's see the look around. Let's make this a cunning and subterfuge roll.
Just to see if I see you. Fantastic. Okay.
Trying to see if you can be subtle with this.
5 and 5. I mean, this is a really good roll for her. So maybe. All right, let's see here. Okay, and these are D10s, and this is the amount of 10s. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of them exploded.
I mean, it's.
I'm sorry. How many successes?
If you want to double check for me, but I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn. You see.
She's very aware. She very much wants to shoot this gun, but very much does not want to go to jail.
You look around, and it's the crack of dawn in Manhattan. You are just that point where there's no one. You have like you have like a 30-minute window before people start coming out in mass.
So Samuel, what you see before you do the is Mindy do a look around, get a little smile on her face, and like aim for a medium range tree.
Okay. So now we talk to Samuel. What is Samuel planning?
I wanted to use my thing where I can force people to like obey the rules, the laws of a place, but I don't think there's actually a law against shooting a gun, so I don't think that'll work.
We're still in New York State,
right?
Let's check that out.
Oh no!
I mean, Google if you can shoot guns in New York.
The other thing is, I'm fine with there being a rule on the books about public parks and shooting guns in this world, just to see where this goes. Like, it doesn't have to actually be
my skill to see if I actually have that skill or not. I feel like I might be making it up. Hold on.
I like that idea. Samuel's going to convince Mindy that, like, oh, I have a power, I don't want to use it.
Only that you require a license.
Oh, do you have a license, Mindy, to shoot a gun?
I have a license for whatever I wish to do. I'm very good at forgery.
That's not what a license means.
I would say, Samuel, because you are aware of all the laws in the place, you know that this kind of this is a divine gun. It kind of bypasses some of the licensing requirements.
Yeah, mostly I'm just trying to get to be like, don't shoot that.
I mean, you can still. I think you can, with your purview, you could try just make it a. Force the issue.
I would like to do that.
Hey, let's make that a roll.
Okay, what do you want me to roll?
Let's make that. Let me look at the sheet to make the best call for this. What the opposed one will be. That was interesting. My PDF crashed. That's always good.
Wah.
Does the world not wish Mindy to have fun? This is basically science. I just feel I should know what this does before. Like, what if it accidentally fired around one of you?
I will make the. Let's make this a. I will give you either any social attributes, so presence, manipulation, or composure, whichever you prefer, and leadership. And for
Leadership.
and yeah,
Sorry, excuse me. Stargate. That's the Stargate Atlantis reference.
and for Mindy,
Oh no.
I would either resolve or composure, and integrity.
Damn it. Okay, I see. No one wants Mindy to have fun.
I'm
This
only
is-
rolling.
this is-
I'm only rolling.
And
6
because
dice.
it's
I don't know what you mean.
and hey, I can. Here's the bit where I remind you: you have 14 points of momentum.
It
Oh,
just
I
does not.
wanna- Wait, how does momentum work again? Does it
You
add dice?
spend 1 momentum, you get an extra die. Not
Can
only
I-
that, but you have 2 opposing virtues. If you want to move
Clash of the
towards,
virtues.
if you want to channel one of those virtues, like move closer to it, then you get an extra die on top of that.
Oh, I definitely want to do that. I would like to use 2 momentum so I can add 3 dice total.
So
I'm
let's
thinking
see.
you should use some momentum there, Mindy.
Let's
I
look
have
at
a feeling you would
virtues.
need that. Totally in the background, Hannah is sitting down with popcorn and just watch this
Yeah.
whole thing happening.
Where are my virtues?
I'm looking.
I will just say now, Mindy at this point is going to be rolling a cool 2 dice. So you don't have to work real hard on that.
I don't care.
But,
I'm using
but,
2
but
momentum,
several
and I.
does.
Okay, virtues.
Several does have to work real hard.
It's true.
He always does. Just
Several
unnecessarily.
never half-asses anything.
Oh, that's interesting. Your virtues are literally yin and yang. Yin is being subtle, gentle, and patient. Yang is bold, powerful, and charismatic. It's, it's a fire.
Oh.
Ma'am.
So in this case, I'm guessing you're going for yang.
Yeah, I don't want to be bold. I want to be like, hello, don't. Literally, everybody's gonna notice us. Stop it.
I'm just double checking the virtues for the different yeah, so for instance, it says Shen, yin versus yang. The Shen must balance the yielding passivity of yin with the activeness of yang, knowing when to refrain from acting and when to act with total force.
Oh, never mind. I guess that's Yang then.
Yeah. So
He's like, Mindy, do not do the thing.
on your sheet, you have the dot in the middle in the virtues. You would add another dot to the right for yang, and now for each point of momentum for this roll, you get 2 dice instead of 1.
Oh, okay. So I will only spend 1 momentum then.
Okay.
So I will get 2 dice total, right?
For the record, for the Acer, for Mindy, it's audacity versus fatalism.
Oh, yeah, because she's already got 1 closer to audacity. I forget why.
Basically, the Acer vacillates between railing against your fate and succumbing to the gloom of it. Because if
she hasn't
Acer
gotten
know
too
they're
Norse with
doomed.
it.
Okay, that
Yeah.
didn't help. I have 1 success.
I know. Oh, God, this feels
You still have a
bad
chance.
to even use
Do it.
Okay, she's going to use 1 momentum, and that gives her 1 dice, correct?
Yeah.
And okay, so I'm just gonna. So now she's rolling with a heavy 3, and let's see what happens here. I think Mindy turns around like, Samuel, listen, I know this city. I have a good half hour for anyone who cares, at least, will be out and about. They roll with everything here. And so that's her making her like statement. And we'll see.
By the way, Samuel, this will cost you 1 legend.
2 successes. Womp womp.
Oh, this feels
Okay.
bad because Mindy just got 2 successes.
Ooh.
Yeah, mini wins.
For the record, just so because we're on this, for Hannah, for a scion of the Greek pantheon, the virtues are egotism and kinship. It's, family first or my own desires first.
Ooh, I love it.
Nice.
I love it. And speaking of own desires, so Mindy just kind of like literally says, Samuel, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not going to get in trouble. And she, with a little smile, she squeezes the trigger, aiming for a tree.
First off, it doesn't ring out like a gunshot.
Huh.
Instead, it sounds like it does. It's not full volume, but it's kind of like the wail of a lost soul.
Oh,
That's what rings.
Oh,
that's what comes out.
ooh, that has style.
And it impacts the tree, and immediately the moment it impacts, like skeletal and like zombified hands reach out from the ground and grasp the tree.
Oh,
Like multi to just grabbing onto it.
oh, Samuel, do you see this? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is going to be so useful. Look at this. I have a handgun.
And now when you look at the bullet, you realize that it's a bullet, but it's made of fingernails.
Oh,
Oh god, it does shoot fingernails. Oh
It does.
god.
It is a nail gun.
oh,
to Sean, I
Samuel, it
guess.
has an even better pun. This is lovely.
it.
Oh, I think like Mindy actually kind of runs over and is looking. Oh, this is
I don't mind
This is
revealing.
fabulous.
I don't mind revealing this bit with anyone rolling. This is based on Nidavellir, which is the ship of nails that
Yep.
will be written in Ragnarok.
Yep.
Cool.
This-
Cool.
this
I
is
get it.
lovely.
Nails, toenails, and
Yeah.
nails.
do the hands eventually go back down?
Yeah, they retract eventually.
So look, when Minnie goes over there, she does that. She just kind of just taps on the soil with her shoe. Almost like does this to the tree. Looks back, Samuel. It's fine, Samuel. As you can see, I don't tend to get in trouble a lot. And she just kind of like sachets back. You have a gift to open. This is a lovely morning. And she's just kind of smiling.
Okay, Samuel, you will not be shocked to hear this. Samuel like finds the edges and then like peels the tape back, and then like unwraps it. And before he even looks at the game, he refolds the wrapping paper down into like a little square and then just like tucks it into his pocket. That's reusable. And then takes a look at the thing that you're about to describe.
You pull out a small notebook. That you
Delightful.
open it, and you realize it belonged to your dad, an old notebook with handwritten, you can see scratch marks from like different drafts of all of his quotes and sayings. It's a book
Aw.
of Confucian sayings. What it does is it has a note that says, for when you need some advice and I'm not there, or you need to balance or center yourself. What it does is you spend 1 momentum and pick 1 attribute, and for the rest of the scene you give yourself or an ally, depending on how you choose, 2 enhancement on any roll with that attribute.
A 2 enhancement?
Meaning that at least if you have at least 1 success, you have 2 successes on top.
Wow.
Wow.
I've put it
Oh, that
in
looks
the...
like a cute notebook, Samuel. Is that your big gift? I'm sure your father loves you though. No, it's okay. You don't have to hide your emotions from me. It's okay. Parents show love differently. And sometimes some are a little better, but that's okay. Big Samuel's upset.
The thing that you're carrying is an affront to nature itself. And then he walks inside.
She goes, boy, I sure hope so.
She's
Nature can be a real
we
bitch.
I know, gifts, wonderful, yay. Can we discuss the fact Samira is missing?
Samira's what?
She's gone, Samuel.
Okay. Mindy, you're good at finding
Yes.
things.
I also feel perhaps, I don't think Mindy shared this.
No, she did not.
No, she didn't. Because she was giving Samara some space. Okay, so okay, you are absolutely going to be furious about this, Samuel. But I did see Samara talking with a known associate of Dolph. You know Dolph, the terrifying werewolf guy.
One that you're not
Yes.
in love with.
The one with
Not this one, no. With no explanation. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but I thought it was just, teenage frustration. I thought she just needed space. But it looks like it has it has progressed.
You will fix this.
I will, Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
She says, no, you will all fix this.
How was he?
Yes, we will find her. Mindy,
Yes.
you are the expert at finding things.
Try. Her thought is this. She wonders if she can cast the runes.
She can always cast the runes. That is a possibility.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I think she would go and see if she could go to her room and try it. She feels very bad.
Here's where I ask you, which room are you going to?
Oh.
Your
Her
room, her room.
Oh, good question. Ooh. I think she's heading for her room.
Okay.
And realizes the way weird stuff works is that sometimes it's better to be in that area. So I think if she knows where it is or asks where Samara's room is.
It just gives you the like directions on how to get to the room.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, Trish isn't gonna just like let us do whatever. She's gonna follow and be like, hello.
Oh no,
you do
yeah,
anything
she
yet?"
is watching you like a hawk.
Mindy understands. She does definitely feel like she made the wrong call. So she accepts this. Normally she'd be kind of sassy about this, but she accepts it. Yeah, she would go to Samara's room and maybe find a spot somewhere. She doesn't know, a bed, a floor, a table, whatever she sees.
Does Samuel go with Mindy?
Samuel will stand immediately outside Samira's room. He knows she hates it. She doesn't want him to go in there. She's like, "This is my private space." Okay.
You've seen the inside.
I have seen the inside before. It tends to be messy, so I don't.
So it's usually messy because the walls are covered in plans and notes and different causes that she wants to follow or support or advance in a way with like 10-point plans for all of them. The walls are bare. You find all the papers, all the notes, everything she has have been torn to pieces and thrown on the floor.
Oh, that's not good.
In fact, I will have both you and any of you, either Mindy, Samuel, or Anna, whoever wants to, can make a cunning and empathy roll for me.
All right, I can make a cunning and empathy roll.
This will, if you have any specialty for, reading intent or
therapy for adolescents.
Hell yes.
Okay.
This is a teenager.
All right, so that's cunning. Where's my cunning? All right, that's 3, and then Therapy 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your specialty, what it'll do is if you get at least one success, you have a free success on top. It's an enhancement.
Oh, so all right. And then remind me again, success is 6 and above?
8 and above.
8 and above. Okay. I can do that.
That's why you can't get it success rolling a non-existent 7-sided die.
It's,
I rolled 2 successes.
I brought out my dice so I can roll.
Go for it.
Yeah, now do it.
Awesome. So that's 1 success, 2 success, 3,
Yeah.
4,
Hot damn.
Fine.
Yes.
plus my therapy. So that's 6 altogether. 1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah.
Samuel, you look inside and you kind of realize that whatever issue she had with you in the past few days or weeks, it was just one part of something bigger. She was definitely struggling. Hannah, you take a look around the room and, poke here and there. And this girl was definitely depressed. She was having, but the way things are torn up, it's, it's definitely a personal crisis. Not just, it's almost like a crisis of faith. You would see, but not faith in, a higher power or anything, but faith in herself. There, you can guess, unless without finding like a diary or something, some other means for her to express herself. This girl clearly
There's
wasn't.
like a lot of like unwashed plates and like it there's a lot of things that you would see that this girl was depressed.
All the signs are there. Not only that, but it gives you kind of like a feeling that she just lost, not just stopped caring, but more, almost like she realized that, how to put it. I'm struggling with the phrasing. It's stop thinking things were worthwhile.
Hey,
The
Sam?
why even bother syndrome.
Yeah.
Hey, Samuel? She's really depressed from what I'm seeing here. Like, really. Not even like she's feeling like she's going through it. From what I'm seeing here.
Then we should find her more quickly.
Yeah. We should.
Mindy?
Yes. I think what Mindy's doing is seeing the whirlwind. She's just trying to find, and I think with a lot of care, not that she's trying to appear so, but like, or she's trying to find like a little spot and maybe move a few things over, just enough so she can throw down her like bits of bark and bone and stuff that she does carry on her.
Yeah, here's the thing. I remember once upon a time that Mindy's runes were etched in gold.
Well, yeah, they're gold. Like, so here's the deal. So it's supposed to be like bark and bone and stuff, but that doesn't mean
It can't be
that
stylish.
you can't have them made. Yeah, like there's a nod to the traditional, but it's also some of the most stylish. Like the leaves, some of the leaves are like filigree gold, and everything has like all those symbols are. They have a nice, not just a gold shine, but like rich gold, like real gold. It's not gold, like it's not just like gold colored. It's gold. Yeah.
Yeah, very Mindy.
Yeah. But yeah, so she's just kind of carefully making a little spot, and let's see. I want to double check exact. So a lead or a clue about what will happen in the near future, what they might expect to happen in this current session. So I think what she's concentrating on is very much Chimera. Um, vibes are a weird thing for me. This is very a weird thing for Minnie to be able to do. So she has to do it in her own thing. So she's not like, oh, I'm just trying to feel her vibe. She's like, she's just trying to be like, okay, man, I think I felt what you have, Tamara. We dealt with it differently, but I think I've felt it. So, like, why don't you just kind of like, show Samuel's really worried, and I don't need a worried Samuel. How about you just kind of show me like where you are or what's going on a bit? This is kind of like
you toss the runes and they tumble.
Yeah.
Certain runes come up. Others land almost in place and then shift on their own. And for those of you present in the room with Mindy, you see her eyes go just completely white for a moment. You are presented with an image. As always, it's at first a bit disjointed. It shows you flashes of different things before coalescing into something that you know you can count on. At first you see a familiar place, that mountaintop with Atlas. And you see another image, and it's Samira working on her things, making plans, making calls, working and trying to improve the world in the way she thinks it can be. Her vision, her dreams, pushing them forward. Cuts back to that mountain. And cuts back again, and it's Samira and Samuel, but a younger Samuel. And
what do you mean? Samuel was born at 40.
Yeah, he was born at 40. 35, Samuel. Before it, you can clearly tell by the demeanor, might be Samuel before all this. Cuts back to that mountain, and it's her and Samuel. But Samuel looks taller and she looks smaller. Cuts back to her things, and it starts to alternate between visions of her and visions of that mountain. It cuts a moment before you fixed everything, where it showed the world like broken in half on Atlas's shoulders, and you all kind of like duct taping it together again. And then cuts back to her, and it's her wall, but it's completely darkened. And in the image, she just drops the stuff she's holding, and her figure just shrinks until it disappears. Everything goes dark for a moment, and then you see a spire, a building, rising up into the New York skyline. You know the building? It's very close to the Empire State. You see Samira opening a door and stepping through. And across the door is a flame. You see her looking back, and the last image you see is the four of you, including Mao, standing side by side. And there is a similar flame hanging above all of you. You wake up.
I like doing that. I think she sits down on whatever chair or bed is closest. I think she just describes what she just saw to Hannah and Samuel as clear as she can. She's not exactly sure. With lots of like visions are. I apologize. Visions are this, and they can't be clear, not even once.
We should go to the Empire State Building.
I think that's a good place to start. And then we could maybe have Hannah talk to her. I think you might. I shouldn't be me because I don't know what I'm doing, but I think you do.
As close as I can know what to do, I'll try.
That way, yeah.
Samuel
I would.
tries
I guess,
to just leave immediately.
Oh,
So-
Sally, we have to. Do you know how to get to the? I know how to get there. We could.
I assume you know
get
how
a
to get
taxi?
there. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Mindy will try to keep up with Samuel. A little concerned.
Hannah?
Do we drive there? Because I can drive.
I do not have a vehicle in New York City. Do you?
Can we find one? And by that I mean, back to my skills in the past. Borrow
Ooh.
one.
You can tell that Samuel's like kind of upset at the concept, but he's like prioritizing differently.
Mhm.
Like he won't say anything about it, but he's not happy about it, but he's not gonna help.
Yeah.
But he'll get in the car if you do it.
Yeah, I'm going to look for a easily accessible, borrowable car.
Oh, you're in Central Park. Around the block and everything, you can find a whole bunch of cars that
Awesome.
that
I'm
meet
going
that
to get-
description.
I'm going to get a car that's nondescript and jacket. Hijack, whatever.
I will allow you either dexterity or cunning
Hunting. Because
and
wait,
and subterfuge.
let's see. What is my dex?
I feel like cunning and subterfuge is also a good role for when you do that thing where you're like, "Excuse me, police!" flashes a non-existent badge. I need your car now.
Yeah, I'll do cunning and subterfuge.
We have momentum.
You
For
have momentum. Not only that, but you can channel one of your paths. Because I think one of your origin path is that one of your origin paths is that you are from the rough side of life early on.
Does that mean I get to add one more?
You add if you using your path, you can add 2 extra dice.
All right, I'll be using my path. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, to make sure. And then the momentum is just more dice, right?
Yes, at a rate of 1, 1 die per momentum, unless you're wanting to go towards one aspect of your virtues, in which case you get
I will get 2 just in case, like 2 more dice. So I will be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice just in case, because I want this to be super successful.
I mean, you all had 14 out 10 momentum. Spend it,
Yeah, we
please.
All right,
we earned that momentum.
Yeah.
I like the idea that
roll it.
Samuel is like torn, like, don't steal that car. Absolutely steal that car. We shouldn't be stealing that car. You better steal that car. The best you ever have, Anna. I just say,
If you're gonna do it,
I'm going to put the
Do
difficulty
it
of
in a
it.
way that doesn't
I am
break
going
the
to put
car,
the
so we
difficulty.
can't actually return it.
I'm going to put the difficulty at 2.
oh,
Samuel's
I
gonna make us
better
return the car
get
exactly
more
where
than
it's from.
2. All right,
We have
so
to wash it first.
1,
Put gas back in.
2.
Tends to
Yes.
re-roll them.
3.
Yes.
You re-roll 10s, okay, they explode.
Yeah, I don't have a 10. 3, 4,
Yes.
5. I got 5.
Man, your dice are nice. Dang, I wish
here's
my
the
dice were that
thing.
nice.
Here's a thing. You
don't
have
like that.
succeeded, but you have 3 successes, let's say, in excess.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't
When
like where
you
this is going.
use one of your paths to enhance the roll, you can do stunts. Basically,
Yeah, you did.
enhance the result in a way. With
Okay.
paths specifically, you can create what is called a twist of fate,
Oh my God.
which means you literally change the scene or something around the story. You change it to fit whatever your desire is.
This is my car now. The car that I've stolen is my car now.
It was always yours.
It was
Okay.
always
As
mine.
always.
I'll make that a 2 point stunt, and the world just rewrites itself, and this is your car.
My car.
And I'll add a
Unbelievable.
final. I'll give you one final stunt, and this one for me is that you change the world you tweak it in this thing, and for the first time in recorded history of New York, there is no traffic.
Perfect. There's no traffic. This is my car now.
So you will get to where you need to go at the speed you want to get there.
I like
Wow.
The lights-
Samuel.
Yeah, go for it.
Samuel is a Scion, so that means that when the world reorganizes itself, he's aware of it, right?
Oh, yeah, you're
Like,
aware.
All of us are aware of it. He's just you went from stealing a car to not stealing a car because that car belonged to you the whole time, and he's like, I'm unsure whether to be really upset about it or not.
these.
It's
Okay,
legal
that's
now.
Now, so
It's legal
did
now,
this-
but I'm not sure how I feel about that.
did this because I didn't want you to get upset. It's my
Okay.
car now, so I didn't technically steal it from
That was-
anyone. It's
that was
always been
very-
mine.
That was very kind of you, Hannah, and very elegant. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Now we're just gonna get there because I don't feel like there's any traffic in New York. I feel like that's a thing that doesn't exist.
I feel like later, Hannah, when this is all done, we should go on a trip to a museum and see what else has always been ours.
No,
Oh,
I
I
absolutely.
can't believe you waste
not.
that.
will talk.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I gets in the car.
Let's do this.
Samuel, I was just trying to keep it. Please, Sam, we are focused. Please.
Samuel gets in the back, in the middle, and ties his seatbelt, and then grabs both of the seats in front in a death grip because he
Does anybody
remembers
want
what
to
it was
sit
like
next
last
to
time
me in
Hannah
the
drove.
passenger seat?
Oh, you know what? I feel Samuel needs the space.
Don't sit in the front.
I will sit. I will sit in the front. Hannah, I'll sit in the front. What just happened here? I love
I'm
it.
An
Let's do
excellent
this.
driver.
Yes, an excellent
Do you
driver.
believe that as much as you believe this car is yours?
This car is mine.
Okay.
100%.
I'm going to
yeah.
ask a question here. How fast is Hannah going to drive to the Empire State? How desperate is this for Hannah? Put it
So you know how
bluntly,
some-
are traffic laws being respected, or are they optional?
Are you
More
going
like
60? Are you going
guidelines.
80? Or are you going 100?
So here's the thing, right? You know how when you're driving on the highway and there's nobody there and it's 3 a.m.
Uh-huh.
and for whatever reason nobody's driving, the lights are all on and it's great, and you just feel the freedom of
Need for speed,
that
yes.
that is the speed that Hannah is gonna go and do, because this feels right. And
Okay.
Hannah feels
Mhm.
very
Okay.
confident because this car has always been mine, and I know
That'll be
how-
a dexterity and pilot roll, please.
all right.
You're going
I'm going to put the difficulty of this
kilometers.
one at 2 again, because
Slash
you're
90
literally
miles an hour.
driving down Manhattan and taking turns while Danger Zone is playing in your head.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, car, as my specialty, I'll add
One enhancement.
like if I get
Yeah, that's one enhancement. And your gloves already give you, I think, 2
plus
enhancements.
2 to
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I forgot about the gloves.
so wait, let me make sure I
Wow.
got this right. So I have 3 in pilot. I've added that. So do I add plus 2 more?
You add 1.
Or is it in the roll?
It's if you get at least 1 success, you add those on top.
2. I
Yeah,
add
2.
2. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna roll 6 dice.
And actually, you don't want to. You add 3 because you have that specialty,
the car and then the
and then the
gloves.
gloves. So it's plus 3 successes if you.
All right, awesome. That is 110. Sweet.
I mean, that's all
Then
you
that
needed.
is
You're at 4. You're at 4 successes.
I have 2 8s. No, wait, I have 3 8s. So that's 3 successes, and I'm gonna roll 1 more because I got a 10. That's a 6. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I've got 4, 5, 6 successes.
You have pretty much outdriven every stunt driver from the Fast and the Furious series.
I can fly if I want to, baby.
Quarter mile at a time.
I will only say that I will only ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how terrified are the other two?
Samuel?
No. This is a question for the other two.
Samuel has closed his eyes. He is breathing in a very deliberate way, and just like his knuckles are wet.
Oh,
What? No, nothing. In Mindy?
Mindy has never moved so smoothly through the streets of Manhattan before. I think between like the gun gift, Hannah's amazing ability that they have to talk about more, I think that she's just like, this is fabulous. Maybe in her back of her head, maybe Hannah is an excellent driver.
And
Clearly
she
Hannah is an
demonstrates
excellent
it by driving like a master driver through the empty streets of New York.
See, I told Samuel. I told
Nope.
you this was the perfect time to try my gun. There's
there are
nobody
definitely some-
out.
There's definitely some like e-brake turns going on at that speed.
Oh, it's perfect. You know, I'm Tokyo drifting it. You know, when
Yeah.
you're like,
Yep.
Not only you actually drift, you end up drifting to park right in front of the Empire State.
there's a perfect spot too.
Yeah.
Just opened up.
Just there for Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
You park, and I think before you head into the Empire State Building, I think that's the perfect place for us to take our break.
Yeah.
What?
So we're gonna go for our 10-minute break. We'll be back in a bit with the rest of our
Yeah.
story and see just what else our Scions get up to. See you all in a bit. And we're back. We'll just keep going until Void returns. You will arrive at the Empire State Building fairly early on. At this time, it more or less should be closed
Huh?
or public access, but it is open. The front doors are open and you can go in. Once inside, you see the elevators that people usually take to, right up to the different floors. There are a couple of people standing in front of it. They look like your standard Men in Black kind of folk, black suit, black trousers, white shirt, black tie, Ray-Bans on.
I know Mindy would love she has the divine. And she just wants to just see are these humans or
there's
something more.
You don't sense anything pantheon, nothing divine, but there is like a tickle at the back of your throat. They are spicy in a way.
I think Mindy will definitely give a little just these I think are going to be a little more difficult than just the regular human types.
I'm sorry.
I
Did
guess
you just
they will-
describe them
yeah.
as spicy.
Spicy. I almost feel like that's what Mindy would say. There's, yeah, they might be a little spicy if you know what I mean.
I do not know what you mean.
Apologies. Venue is closed. If you could please leave.
No, we cannot leave. I believe that my sister is inside.
Please leave.
No.
They look at each other, and the one on the left begins to stride towards you.
No. Mindy will literally walk like in front of Samuel and Hannah. Hi, hello. I feel like we've gotten off on the wrong foot. I believe you. I'm surprised you don't know that we're coming. Have you checked with the office there? I don't think they'd want us offended. And I'm sure you don't mean to offend us, but we're starting to get a little offended.
Oh, Mindy. Mindy. Let's have you make a manipulation and subterfuge for me.
Does deception count in that?
Of course it does.
Fantastic. Okay. All right.
Difficulty for this will be 3.
Excellent. Okay. And I know I ask this every time. This is a plus on top of whatever I get, the deception.
If you have at least 1 success, you get a free success on top.
There we go. Okay. Let's let this go for a spin with our most winning smiles. Okay, so that's 1, 2, so that would be 3 altogether.
That's the difficulty you needed. He stops for a moment, regards you, and turns his head to the other one and says, make the call. So you know you have stopped them from taking any action. They're about to confirm that you're, expected. So you have a small window to do anything else without them reacting. Basically, you all have time for 1 action.
Can that 1 action just be to walk in?
You'll have to get them out of your way somehow.
I do have one thing that might work. But
Hannah, if you don't, I'm just gonna try and knock them out. I'm gonna on my knees, like one of them at least. See if that works. But let's see what you have first, because mine is a lot more violent. I'm running on adrenaline here.
I guess
because I drove that amazing driving.
Yeah, I think it's like. Mindy would like, this is using her, I think Purview of Darkness. She has Blinding Veil. And by imbuing 1 legend, she can strip away the vision of any number of characters in range, imposing a blinded condition on them for 1 scene. If you choose only trivial targets to blind, this boon is free.
They are not trivial targets, so
that's why they're
willing
spicy.
to imbue a legend. Yeah, they're spicy.
You imbue the legend, and they immediately start panicking. Their sight's suddenly gone.
Mindy kind of does the whole follow me to Hannah and Samuel and just kind of walks towards the door.
Yes, I would like to quietly sidestep.
This will be a dexterity and subterfuge roll from all of you. And I'll make this a group roll. And you need a combined... You know what? Because I'm going to put difficulty so you don't... to make it fair, otherwise my guys may roll fairly high.
Dexterity and...
As I mentioned, they're spicy.
Don't like that.
Between all of you, you need to roll 5 successes.
Sorry, dexterity and what? Subterfuge?
My
Okay,
poker
I'm
face
gonna
doesn't count in
use-
this one.
I'm gonna use two
Because
momentum for that,
They're
please.
blind.
Okay.
Ooh, 1.
Oh,
2,
no.
Then explode. So I'll roll another one.
Oh, cool, I got 3.
Ooh, and I got another explode.
Oh, beautiful.
We did it.
And an 8. So the total of mine is 4.
Oh, so we definitely did it.
Mindy got 1, but I feel like,
You're an
she's just
8.
like, I just blinded everyone. Why should I be
It's
quiet?
the high heels. It's the high heels.
It's
I'm
the
not- I'm not-
heels.
Okay, but like the clack. When we go in there, it's going to be very satisfying.
I agree that clacking heels are very satisfying.
You-
Samuel doesn't. Just that's me personally.
You walk slowly and carefully towards
Oh,
the
wait.
elevator.
Before that,
Oh, yes.
before that,
Okay.
as we have passed by, like I'm going to whisper and make sure that they can hear that it's a loud whisper.
Stage
And I would say, I told you you don't want to offend us. And then
You do it.
Well, Mindy
You do it to the guard that is right in front of the elevator as you're stepping inside, pressing the button,
Mhm.
and you are going up. You're heading up. From your vision, Mindy, I will tell you. You know this is fairly high up, though, but you don't know exactly which floor.
I feel that while we're doing all this, like Mao is kitten shape asleep in somebody's jacket pocket. Like,
Mao, yeah, as I said, Mao
Aw.
stayed back because not feeling very well. It's just zonked out.
You just look in your pocket. Mow.
like
All right.
I thought my jacket felt lopsided.
I love it.
Asleep through it all.
So we don't know what floor.
Unless you have some means of tracking someone down, sensing where they are.
Taking a look. I don't think I have anything in particular.
Any knacks that you think could help you? Any purviews?
My knacks are more for not being seen or maybe not finding someone else. They find me or don't. Yeah, I guess if none of us have that, I almost feel like Mindy will basically get it's somewhere high. Is there anything she'd almost want to stop and see if they have one of those directories?
Yes.
Because I think she would just stop the elevator if possible, kind of peek her head out, and if she can see, by somewhere by the elevator, just a like floor breakdown, and see if anything sparks an idea, if anything sounds like it could be connected.
You make
Oh no.
you know what? It's a very good idea. I won't make you roll for this. There's a few offices here and there. There is one that says offshore transportation limited.
Ooh, that is. My thought on this is Mindy's like, oh, that's exactly what I would call something. Like maybe perhaps with a bit of her criminal connections, that sounds exactly like what you name something when you don't need people to know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So she'll see what floor that's on.
It's the floor just below like the viewing
Yeah.
platform.
She comes back in, hits that button, and goes, bingo.
What? How? What?
Oh, there's a very suspiciously named business on that floor. That's probably where she'll be.
I see.
Samuel, well, as they're going up, Samuel, we're gonna find her.
Mhm.
we'll find her, and I will apologize more fully to you however I can. But right now, we'll just concentrate on doing this.
That is what I'm concentrating on.
You open the elevator opens. You step outside, looking down the hallway where this business is. And there's a couple more of those guards waiting there.
Spicy guards.
Hell yeah.
That's how we
Yeah,
like
no.
our guards. Spicy.
I fear I cannot, gosh, I don't want to call that a trick because it is pretty impressive when I do it. But I fear I cannot do that again. We might have to.
Here's the thing. Technically, you could release the one you did before. Basically, the guards at in a ground floor would recover their sight. And then you get the legend point back and could re-imbue it to blind these. Problem is, then the ones at the bottom can come up and...
I am going to press the emergency button on the elevator so it doesn't work.
Awesome.
Excellent. Actually, I'll leave it up to... Would you want me to blind them, or do we wish to use a different technique here?
Remember, you all have a bunch of purviews that you have not used, or...
Yeah, blinding them is efficient though, and also most of my purviews are for like dealing with wrongdoers, which like these people aren't necessarily. I feel like,
Samuel needs more info.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't have you don't have the full info to go full Ghost Rider on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Technically, y'all safe right now. Okay,
so
I mean, okay.
We can do the darkness thing again. I'll just stop them from trying to come up.
Okay, if that seems most efficient, and I like the hand is like beep. Okay, yeah. So I think that's what Mindy will do. Is she'll just kind of like drop that, and I feel it's a very elegant hand motion. Like, boop, got your eyes.
They freak out.
Yeah.
But they're kind of still in your way, and it's kind of limited hallway. Upside is they won't be able to react to anything else you want to do.
I guess
shall we do the knocking them out? Boom.
Oh, now would be a time. You're very efficient, Hannah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to knock them out.
Nice.
How are you going to full on punch one until it drops?
Let's see what I have, because I don't actually have anything to roll with athletics or close combat. You know what?
I mean, you could take it just as a recommendation, because darkness covers both darkness and dreams. You could literally go lights out for them and try to make them sleep.
Oh,
I could do that.
Let's make this a manipulation and occult roll for you.
Awesome. Okay.
Hannah could punch them asleep.
They will dream of getting punched, and then they will be falling asleep. Manipulation. Ooh, my manipulation is high. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I will roll a resolve and integrity for them to see if they can resist this.
1, 2. Then my manipulation is 4. Awesome. Okay. And I will get one of the momentums.
Yes.
Roll a momentum there. So I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. Awesome. All right. So that is 1, 2.
I used what, one momentum?
Yes, I did spend 1 momentum. So it's 3. Is it a success?
Don't be too spicy. Don't be too spicy. Like a medium spicy, please.
Medium
Medium
spice.
spicy. They dream of getting punched in the face.
I feel like that would wake me up. Exactly. Oh God.
Oh, that Hannah's low key
wait.
terrifying.
Oh no, wait! I'm asleep. I'm knocked out.
Okay, how many successes did you roll?
I had 3 9s.
3 9s. One of the two guards goes, I'm just gonna take a break, and just sits down, and the other guy rolled 9 successes.
Oh
What the-
my god.
I rolled
Well, he's still
I
blinded.
rolled 3 exploding 10s and then 2 another exploding 10s.
Well, I guess it's
Jesus.
plan B then.
This
Yes,
one
it's
says,
bump.
why the fuck are you going to sleep? What the fuck is going on here?
Well, I tried, but at least there's just one more left.
You hear
I
a
guess we have to
familiar
stop.
voice, Mindy, coming from inside going, what's going on outside? Just stop them. We're nearly done here. It's a female voice.
Oh, yep. Okay.
What do you mean? Oh,
Menu
yeah.
one-
Okay. What does that mean?
Megan has forgotten her name.
Her name is Margot Vance.
Yeah, she is the associate of Dolph.
I see.
Yeah. So but she has not looked out. She's just
No,
yelling
she's
at
just
the.
She's just worried about the ruckus.
Hmm.
You gain 1 momentum because Hannah failed the roll against the guard.
I
And
used
how
one
many?
big
Are,
one.
there's one or 2 left.
One left. He's
Hmm.
blind but standing.
Mindy's gonna try punching him before she does anything else. She
Okay.
liked Hannah's idea.
Okay, that'll be. Let's see.
Punching? Not bad.
That'll
actually.
be. I'll leave it to you: dexterity or strength and close combat.
So she's pretty good on the dexterity, and she actually does have 1 in close combat. Don't worry about it. Mr. Rockwell taught her a couple things.
I'm not shocked to hear it, frankly.
Difficulty is 1.
Oh,
Okay. How much momentum do we have left?
8.
we have 8.
Okay. I will take one of those.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Uh-huh. Sorry, I know we keep going over this. That's during the roll or after the roll.
Momentum
That's
is
with
you
it.
add a roll. You add a
Okay,
die.
cool. There we go. Let's see. Okay. 1 success.
1 success. Fortunately for you, like on combat, when you hit, damage is stunts. Fortunately, though, to deal 1 point of damage is a 0 stunt, so you get 1 point
Perfect.
for free. So you hit him, you punch him. Your hand hurts. It's like hitting granite.
Ugh. Okay. I feel like she just did it out of like, I guess I'll have to do it. Pap.
The guy goes over.
Oh.
You get 1 free. He just says that.
Ugh. Okay.
If we get 1 free, Samuel is also going to punch him.
Oh,
Oh.
this
He's
is gonna
like-
rock Mindy's world.
He's not feeling super helpful right now, but you know
Yeah.
what? We got to move on.
Dexterity or strength and close combat.
And we have momentum. You can use more.
Just channel Yang and go into a full virtue extremity.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna channel Yang.
Okay, that means you fill out Yang, and now for every point of momentum, you get 3 dice.
Holy.
I'm gonna use, because listen, for dexterity and close combat, I start with 2 dice.
Yeah, use what you
So
get.
I'm gonna
Samuel's
use 2
about to lose it.
momentum.
You
so
get
we're gonna
6
get
dice
8.
on top.
Holy
right, right.
Okay. Oh god, Samuel's
Here's
gonna kill this guy.
Here's what I'm going to tell you though. For what remains of the game, or at least this scene, you're in full Yang mode. There is no passivity. There is
Makes
no
sense.
wait and see. There is no calm. What is left is the
Wow.
raging fire burning inside Samuel.
Yeah.
Whoever
this
stands
makes
in your
sense.
way is getting some.
There we go.
Okay, that's gonna be
Alright.
3 successes.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not high to deal more damage because that again, damage again is stunts, and the first one is 3, but the second one for more points of damage is 5.
Okay.
So you also punch this guy in his head, like Mindy punches him, his head goes left. You punch him, head goes right. Like, anyone else?
Bring me to my sister.
No.
No.
Samuel, you go get her. I'll stay here.
Is Hannah doing something, or is my guy gonna act?
I thought I already did something with the sleepy thing. If not, I'm also gonna.
Right. No, I'll give you one. I'll give you one more if you want to do something.
I'm also gonna punch him.
Also, spend. Also, your sleeping thing costs 1 legend.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
say
try to
imbue
punch him.
instead of spend. So if you want, if at any point you want to end it and wake the other guy up, you get your legend back.
Okay. I am just gonna punch this guy.
Oh, same roll, strength or
S-
dexterity and close combat.
Dexterity. I don't have any in close combat, so just dexterity. I'm going to grab 1 more momentum, so it's 4.
All right. Come on.
All right, that is 3 success. No, that is a 6. That is 2 successes.
Because he is aware
Nice.
it's coming on your end. I'm not gonna give him the full. I'm gonna use his lowest die on this and roll his defense.
Mhm.
No successes, so you hit him with 1 difficulty 1. So the way in combat works is for defense, you roll your highest resistance attribute. So either stamina, composure, or resolve. And the number of hits you get becomes the difficulty that the other person needs to hit. Because I didn't roll anything, it's still 1. How many did you roll?
What was that again?
How
What
many
do I look like?
successes did you get?
Oh, I got 2 successes.
1 more point of damage. Still up. He says, okay, that's enough. And he just grabs his jacket, pulls it, and rips it. And as he does, his body changes. And what's standing in front of you after muscles rip, fur comes out, is a were-tiger. Or it's Tony. It's Tony. It's Tiger Tony.
Tony the tiger.
It's Tony the Tiger standing in front of you on his, bodyguard job.
I think Mindy pulls out her gun and tells Samuel and Hannah to go get Samara.
Make that shot.
Okay, what do I got her? Okay, like I got her here.
This will be
is-
dexterity and firearms.
Oh boy. Okay.
Roll the resistance. A single hit, no single success. So your difficulty is 1.
All right. God, we're running out of momentum. I'm gonna use 1 though. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get some firearm stuff now that I have a firearm. Okay.
How much
Alright,
momentum
okay.
are you spending?
Just 1.
Okay.
All right. Oops, sorry. I was typing on the wrong thing. That's not gonna help. Okay. Be cool. 1 success.
And enough to deal 1 point of damage. Are you spending the legend for binding him with arms?
Yeah, and then that's it. Yeah.
Okay, you hit him, and the hands come out and begin to
Yeah.
grab on his legs and hold him. He's like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
He's essentially rooted in place, and he's blind. So Hannah and Samuel, you can move ahead without
Perfect,
issue. He
we're
won't
gonna
be able to
shoulder
see
past
anything.
him. When we go through the door, do we see that lady?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I would like to use nothing but the truth.
What is nothing but the truth?
It
Is it a purview or a neck?
It's a purview.
Okay.
It's under order.
Let's
Let me
look
read
at
it
nothing
to
but
you.
the truth.
Nothing but the truth. Cost and view 1 legend. Duration infinite. Subject 1 character. Clash presence and legend versus manipulation and legend.
Okay.
Range short. Action simple. Your imposing presence strikes divine terror into the hearts of liars. An affected character can't lie, admit the truth, or make any misrepresentation of a material fact, and consequently never imposes a misleading complication on any information they give.
Okay, I will roll for her.
Presence and legend. I wish my presence was higher. Is my presence higher because I'm maxed out on Yang right now?
No, but you do have a book that if you spend 1 momentum, you can give yourself a 2 enhancement on the roll for an attribute.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna pull out the like Samuel's clearly.
1 second.
I'm gonna pull out the book, just like open it, and as with magical gifts do, it'll just like open to the right page by itself, right?
Yeah.
It just like sits there, reads 1 line about how sometimes you have to start a fire. Closes it, puts it back in his pocket.
So now, for the rest of the scene, all your rolls with presence have a 2 enhancement.
Nice. I have to actually roll a win to get those other 2, but let's see.
And your legend
my
is
legend.
2, so that's 2 dice.
I thought our
Yes.
legends were 3 now.
Remember, points, not score.
Oh, yeah. Right, I spent 1 of those. Okay, roll D4 and hope to God.
D4.
I mean 4D10s.
D4s are
Rolls
going to
of
go
force.
the route of the D7s.
1 success! Alright, so
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, that's 3, which is 1 more than she rolled.
Yes!
Yes, Samuel has had enough.
How does Samuel make this command?
He walks right up to her desk, puts his hands down, and then like leans over her and stares right into our eyes unblinkingly. And I like to imagine that in this moment his eyes become kind of like golden, and they're reminiscent of like dragons. Just like slightly slitted, and the sort of eyes that it would make you really uncomfortable to be stared down.
For a moment, she meets your gaze like unflinching, but the weight of Samuel's presence and anger, and just full on Yang, just full active Samuel, never been seen before, 80s action hero Samuel.
Except in like an awkwardly fitted suit and an untucked shirt.
She does look a bit uncomfortable and looks away and says, "Can I help you?"
What did you do with my sister?
I offered her an opportunity.
What was it? What was it?
Another world. A place where she can acquire what she wants. You really think it's easy for her to see you save the world?
Where
You
is
didn't
she
even
now?
look at her, did you?
Where is she now?
Through that door. Into another world. She's perfectly fine. I mean, if she acquires what she wants over there or not.
Stop talking.
If you say so.
Mindy.
Yeah, Mindy's. I think at this point, if the tiger is in his hand cage, she would have followed behind.
This woman says she's in another world.
Oh,
Hello, Mindy.
Through the door.
Margot, it's incredibly unpleasant to see you again.
I can't say the same. It's a delight.
Samuel will turn to her again, and still clearly angry, and be like, "Tell me how you met."
I paid a visit to the site of Atlas, his home, you know. And I saw her there having a rough time.
Tell me how you met Mindy.
Oh, this is the first time she and I have interacted. But I have heard so much about her from two dolls. Actually, very different opinions, but two dolls nonetheless.
Okay, I have a different question for you, and that question is, hold on, let me look something up for a sec. Sorry, if you want to interact, Mindy, go ahead.
Well, I feel like you
Look
can
this
tell
up.
Mindy very much would like to follow up with that two Dolph thing, but she realizes now is not the time. She's just files in the back of her head. I think she's just like staring at Margot and like, why are you targeting other people? Why are you targeting children? That is
First of all, she's an adult.
ridiculous. Mm.
Sure.
Now,
Like 18, 19, still an adult. Second,
no, children who don't know what they want, and you've used that against her.
I'm offering her a chance.
Pathetic.
Wow, that's the most Samuel has ever liked Mindy.
You all don't realize it, do you? How the people around you feel, huh? Seeing you all be naturally gifted just because you were born a certain way. You don't see it, do you? I do. We do. The same way a fluke got Dolph into this world, and he got a chance to become more. I just offered the girl a chance to become more.
Okay.
Jealousy makes you ugly, Margot.
It is what it is.
Not that she needs help in that department.
I feel like Mindy almost does like a little behind high five to Hannah.
Margot and Dolph and whatever's going on with them, would they be considered an organization?
Oh hell yes! I mean they
Cool.
are a company. You have interacted with them at a company level. Sturm and Klein.
I would like to use something from my Tianming purview.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Vermilion Tape. I imbue one legend for an infinite duration on one organization.
Oh my God.
The range is long and the action is simple. I place a curse on a bureaucratic or similarly structured organization from within range of either its leader or its headquarters. Okay, would this count?
Not headquarters, not the leader.
Okay.
But senior vice president, so I'll allow it.
Okay. Any member of the organization conducting its official business faces a +4 complication. If the complication is not bought off, the task either takes significantly longer than intended, enough that it occurs narratively too late, or it turns out to be misunderstood, resulting in an end product or accomplishment that is not what the character originally intended. When you use this boon, you can specify a behavior, such as holding weekly prayer rituals or wearing fancy suits, that lets the character ignore this complication. The complication that Samuel would like to instill on this is that they have to have daily, hour-long meetings, like at 9 o'clock every morning, that has all of the staff involved, like an all-hands meeting every morning, 9 to 10. If they don't have that meeting, nothing will get done.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, is there a role associated to this?
It just says imbue one legend.
You imbue one legend?
Okay,
I think
Samuel is also low-key terrifying.
For a while. Thank you. Samuel's not going to get that legend back for a while. He's going to be just using it for indefinitely for now. But
holy shit!
Oh, you know what? Slow clap, everybody! Like holy crap!
You have
that was beautiful.
You have buried these people in legal tape.
My heart.
They came after my sister. I'm coming after them.
In the most
I'm-
painful way.
I'm sorry that I made her upset, but they poked the bear right here.
Yeah.
They did not pick a good time to do it.
Samuel's all yanged out.
I'm gonna be lacking some legends. for a while,
Immediately, like
but-
she starts getting calls of like, everything is stopping. Every transport, everything that they're doing, every contract, everything is stopping, and she says the phone is. I'm going to guess that one of you is responsible for this, and well played. Still, you have your answer.
responsible.
The girl is through that door. You just have to cross.
What
If you
happens
wish.
if I cross?
I mean, if you want to. But as far as I know, shouldn't you all be looking for something belonging to Horus?
What business is that of yours?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. How
Nothing.
about you mind your business?
Well, I
It
mean,
looks like
she
it's
can't
stopping
lie, right?
now,
She's like, oh, while you're here, that transaction is being culminated.
With who?
Oh, that's a difficult one. It's yet another Dolph. Different one, weird one. In
How
another
many
world.
dolphs
Are there?
How many dolphs are there in your organization?
As many as worlds there are, I think. 'Cause that's like a question of how many Mindys there are. An infuriating amount, really. These are all parallel
you.
universes. There's an infinite number of Samuels, too.
If we step through that door, will it be the same universe that Samira is currently inhabiting?
Yes.
He's gonna ditch. He's done with this woman, Margot.
Now
Whatever.
here's where I put a question to you all.
Mhm.
Margot assures you again, Samira is perfectly safe. And she's not lying. She can't lie.
She's physically safe.
This is one world. You also have the other world of the other investigation. It's up to you which one you go for.
Mindy will
My mom
absolutely
yelled
lose
at
that
me.
choice. Yeah.
So I vote Samuel. What's up? I vote Samira. What's up with you guys?
I will vote for Samira as well, but I also want a way to contact Mao.
Mhm.
So that, I know that the
Sorry,
horse
were you
thing-
hoping to prep in advance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Like, obviously, like we would have Mao with us. We don't want to separate out if that's possible. Yeah, Mindy would absolutely follow Samuel's lead on this. That's family's more important than. There's always another artifact we have to save. It never ends. But
All right.
Samira's important, and I don't trust anything Margot or most Dolphs do.
She's safe physically. That doesn't mean her heart is safe. I don't believe you.
They don't have her best interests at heart. We need to at least see her and talk to her ourselves.
I mean, Margot is a saint. I don't know what you're all talking about.
No, I don't trust that. I don't believe you.
So if we're
Yeah,
gonna-
so ultimately, my vote would be for that world, but we should also check in with Elliot.
What then happened in between games? I will pull back the curtain a bit and tell you the worlds that exist at both ends of this choice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
On the Ankh side, it's a bit heisty and it's leverage.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Do you love a leverage?
On this side, it's Monster Hearts.
Ooh, but I do love Monster Hearts.
Oh, don't give Mindy that power.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Samira on this one, and yeah, that's great.
You're muted.
You're muted, my love.
Which one is Samira?
Monster Hearts.
Monster Hearts. I mean, I was already gonna vote for that, but what's the other one?
Leverage.
The other one's
Leverage.
Leverage.
Oh, that one's so good too. I'm gonna still keep my vote for Samira just because, family first and all that.
Plus, you're a kindergarten teacher. You're like, oh, we can't just leave the child alone.
We can't just leave the child.
Before we leave, Minnie does want to say one more thing to Margot, as we're probably going through that door, but until we know for sure, she just literally says, "Keep my Dolph's name out of your mouth."
Have you figured out a way of differentiating them? I call one Dolph and mine, quote unquote, Werdolf. The werewolf thing.
What I say, she'll slap her.
Make it dexterity and dexterity or strength and close combat.
Amazing.
Okay, where's my deck? I get 3 and 1. I'm not going to use a. I get 4. I'll say thorough momentum. This is just personal. That's a 1.
One success or like a 1?
Oh no, 1 success. 1 success.
Okay.
1 success.
She had. I rolled her defense. And rolled 7 successes. So the difficulty for you to hit her is 8. So you weren't just up, and she just grabs your hand and squeezes. Like, I may be answering questions, but don't make me angry, Mindy. You won't like it, and pushes you away.
Margot, you suck. She flips her hair.
Probably. But when you go through that door, that girl won't be thanking you. Just so
That's
you
how
know.
we know we're doing the right thing.
Teenagers, man.
Teenagers.
If you say so.
Letting a teenager choose an alternate universe. You really are a piece of work, Margot.
If she's lucky and she's bright, but she does things correctly, she may come out of that world changed.
Ugh.
I want you to know that I'm gonna do everything in my power so that you never get a good night's sleep ever again.
Oh, I don't sleep.
Well, you better not, is what I'm saying.
Man, Margot's just pissing everyone off. Samuel really wants
Margot
to try
looks
to
and says,
punch her,
only the living sleep.
Oh, so you're dead. Then I'd have to talk to a different part of my dad's family. Don't worry. I have connections.
Is there other business
You may go.
Is there other business you have, or can I get back to work?
You can go.
This is my office.
I don't care.
Oh, there's chairs there. You can sit down and wait for whatever it is you
Don't
wait.
you have a meeting to attend?
No, that's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Well, technically, it's today at 9 a.m., but we'll make it.
It sounds to me like you should spend your time organizing it.
And as this trash talk continues, I
Troll.
think this is where we're gonna leave this session.
It will never end.
You're gonna keep talking.
She continues to just talk and just pisses you off more and more.
No, Mindy is a little happy that she has support and talking Margot right now. Like, it's like, oh, this is great when you have teamwork. Team trash talk is something I didn't think about, but we should really practice it because I think we're good at it.
I think we went from 14 momentum to 2.
It's
All
okay.
right, 3 because you failed the attack just now.
Elliot's gonna come back and be like, what the fuck did you guys do?
What happened?
We have to get Samuel's sister. Okay, we stole the car.
We
and
got
I
in a
shot
fight with
gun
Margot.
nails.
And by
There's
a
a lot
fight,
going
we
on.
mean like a verbal fight.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I'm gonna screw up the organization. I'm just
I-
gonna make them have a very annoying time. It's fine.
I put a fucking were-tiger in your path.
Yeah,
and it did nothing.
but you also gave Mindy a wild gun, so I mean,
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever. It is what it is.
That's on you.
I don't know. It's totally on me. I'm here for it.
So instead of fighting the were-tiger, we just bitched
eventually-
at Margot.
I'll eventually just throw a Scion at you and have fun with that.
I mean, we are heading maybe into Monster Heart, so
Uh-oh. Oh, now emotions. No emotions! Shit!
Yes. Yes.
I'm leaning vampire for Samuel.
Cultist for Mindy.
Sorry, I run cults. I don't go in cults. I run cults. Thank you.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for us for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. I'm gonna
Thank
give my
you.
players, and this will go to Elliot as well. Elliot was ill and couldn't join us. Let's say 5 XP. For all that you did. And soon, likely make the call on what happens in which world is prioritized. And we'll see. Monster Heart or Leverage. It'll be interesting.
It'll be a good choice either way.
Yeah.
What I'll make
Yeah.
a call right now, so everyone knows, is once we decide, between the players and myself, which world they'll go to, we'll just, if they choose Monster Heart, we'll just kick off Monster Hearts from there. If it's Leverage, the investigation needs to continue a bit more on the Scion side before we go into that world.
Makes sense.
Sounds good.
So I'm just going to leave it now for my players to tell you who they are, who they were playing, and where you can find the dark corners of the internet. Let's start with Mr. Yang, or Person Yang.
Hey everyone, I'm Void. I played Samuel today, who is just like starting to lose it a little more and more, and I feel like that's probably entertaining to Mindy.
Not this time.
I
She
think
feels
Mindy
real
has
bad
enough
about that.
guilt on this one to
Yeah.
know.
Witsy, sorry about your sister.
Sorry.
Don't worry, Samuel's experiencing some guilt
Yeah.
also, so it's going to combine real well. It's
this
definitely
is
not going
great.
to be a problem for anyone. Nothing
Good
bad could
decisions.
possibly happen. Y'all can find me here on every other Friday, and then on Thursdays you can find me at my channel, Voidcat Gaming, where we play some Star Trek adventures. Yesterday we had an episode based on the Naked Time / the Naked Now. So if you know anything about Star Trek, you know it was a chaos. It was pretty amazing. Megan was there.
It was good. Good stuff.
It was very gay in both sense of the word. Come hang out next Thursday when you get to see everybody have the like guilt and shame hangover. It's gonna be a good time.
Awesome.
Okay, that's all for me.
Liza.
Hey, I'm Glyza. I go by they, them, and I am a person of many hats. I'm a podcast host, a writer, variety streamer, talk show host, director of philanthropy on TTRPG, as well as a partner on the Gremlin Collective. But today I was in front of you as a TTRPG personality. To see all the stuff I'm in or wherever you need to find me, just check out bio.link/classical Glyza, or just look for @classical Glyza everywhere you can find the internet, but especially on Twitter while it's still running, because I do make all of my announcements there. The only thing I want to plug right now is TTRPG's Valentine's Day charity stream Heartbeats. It is a follow me down one shot with @SuperDylan and @Chaotic Bonnie. We're raising money for Conquering CHD, which is congenital heart disease. That's on February 14 at 5 p.m. Pacific and 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out.
Yay.
And Megan.
Megan, you can find me on Twitter for now @QuiNot, but pinned, that top post has my like card, which has all my social media and will probably be updated as, we all figure this out. You can find me here on every other Friday at, I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern. I gotta check. I'll be here playing my Spider Nosferatu on Kind and Country. She just got
Nice.
introduced. I also am in Kernels of Mystery, which is now starting to be released, which is our Kids on Bikes in our weird town of Europa, and it involves corn and scarecrows and human meatballs. I don't want to spoil it. You should just listen to it and figure out what the hell that's about. And
Human meatballs.
yeah, I'm doing other stuff. Our movie podcast for the film fest I'm a part of is just restarted. Anomaly Presents on any podcast. We just released our Magic Mike XXL episode, which we almost forgot we recorded because I think we lost blood from our head. So we just released it. You can hear us talk about thirst, a lot of thirst. And that will be updated, and we have lots of fun movies to be talking about.
Awesome. Just a reminder from me that next week we are starting our Game Blast participation, and it's going to be 10 days of gaming with 1 year of gaming, basically one game per year for 10 days from 2014 to 2023. And it's going to be weird. It's going to be fun. And hopefully we'll be able to raise some money for special effect. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for watching. We hope you had a good time. And we will see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.